Okay, hi guys, Mr. Who's the Boss here, and this is a unboxing as well as first impression sound test of the big Jambox by Jawbone themselves. So this is a real item, it's not a replica for one of the first times ever. And I'll be honest here, I mean, you probably guessed it already, but the only reason I'm doing this is because I found it cheap. So the RRP of this is about £230, but I paid £130, and I bought it pre-owned. So this is a open box return item, which means the item should be in basically new condition, with all accessories included, but just the box is a bit wrecked, so hopefully a bit of a bargain. But I mean, I've not really read any reviews on this, so I'm very excited to actually see how it performs. So as you already know, I've actually done many tests on the smaller Jamboxes, both real and fake, and yeah, I was actually very impressed with those. For the size, they actually pumped out some really decent volume. So yeah, I've gone and opened it the wrong way around, classic. But let's just see what we actually have here. So to start with, here we have the auxiliary to auxiliary connection cable if you don't want to use the Bluetooth functionality or if your device doesn't support it. And I have to say, the cable actually looks really quite nice. So then we have the charging cable, which is again standard micro USB, which is really good stuff, and it means that I can just continue to use my standard Android phone cable. And last of all, we have the mains connection. So being a high-end, high wattage speaker, this obviously works best when plugged into a more reliable power source than a built-in battery, and as such, I mean, if you want a speaker to take to the beach, to take on holiday, I would go for a smaller and probably waterproof item. So yeah, this is a more luxury bass speaker, and hopefully it sounds as good as it looks. So the actual rest of the packaging is pretty bare bones. I'm sure it would have looked a lot nicer if it was brand new, but you know, it's still pretty nice. So this video I'm actually recording with my LG G3 as a bit of a test and just something to change things up a bit, so you can kind of see for yourself how this compares to my £350 camcorder. And yeah, honestly, it's surprisingly well, aside from the lack of tripod support, of course. So the speaker itself is absolutely huge. It's really actually quite heavy. I mean, I will take out the smaller Jambox for comparison, but at the minute, I mean, I'd say it's probably at least 3 times as big. So the big Jambox, although being significantly more expensive, does not actually offer any new features within itself. So let's see whether the RRP is truly justified with a sound test. Right, so the sound is unlike anything I've ever heard before. I mean, obviously, as you'd expect, this is by far the greatest portable speaker I've ever tried. It's not exactly brimming with features, but in terms of sound alone, this is room-filling quality here. I will do an upcoming video comparing it to the other one, but for now, that's it from me guys, thanks for watching.